you're saved or you're not, but it's like, how do you for sure know?
Yeah.
And I guess my question for you is, what percentage of the American Evangelistic Church and the attendance would you say is actually saved? For me, I'd say it's probably about 10 to 15%.
Yeah, I mean that's a hard question to give an exact answer to, because
Right.
you know, at the end of the day, you can't judge a person's heart. You can only see their actions, and you can kind of judge their heart from then. So it's hard to make any kind of absolute statement, but I would say, I mean, I don't know enough about the numbers for American churches across the country, but I would say at Cal, that 10 to 15% number is probably correct as far as the students who are actually, because one of the first things we do, and this was in reworking the curriculum, in the very first unit of the first class freshman year, we now start out defining faith.
Right.
So what is faith? And most people believe that faith is connected with just what you believe, or maybe some kind of decision that you made, right? So
Right.
I believe that obviously God exists. I believe that Jesus died on the cross for my sins. And then usually with that is the decision to go forward at church or at camp. And then usually you're baptized after that. And so the idea is, okay, I've done those things. I believe this stuff. I'm saved. But we talk about faith as a full-bodied faith, and we kind of break it down into components. So we talk about the idea that faith obviously has to do with your mind. You do have to believe certain things about God. Now, do you have to have a specific belief on the age of the earth, or if the flood was worldwide or local?
Right.
No, but there are certain things you have to believe, and this comes with apologetics. You should be developing those beliefs and learning more about God. That's very important to your relationship with Him.
Yeah.
But then there's also the heart, right? So what are your desires? And so the Pharisees, Jesus would point out, knew all of this stuff about God,
Right.
but they didn't love Him. They were much more in love with themselves. And then you have your actions, or we call it the hands and feet. So if you love God, you love Jesus, you believe He's your Savior, you believe He's your Lord, that's going to work itself out in the way you live your life on a daily basis. And so we try to emphasize that. So faith, it's not like, okay, I've done these things, now I'm saved. And it's not that I have to keep doing certain things in order to be saved and earn my salvation. But if you have a genuine faith, you're going to continue to live it out. Just like if you have a genuine love for your wife or your friends, that'll continue to work itself out, and it'll continue to grow on a daily basis. It doesn't just remain stagnant.
That's a good answer. In all honesty, that's a good answer. Because